welcome to The Talk. I'm Lakshmi Karthanath. We're standing at Beit Zubair, and this is the hands that caress the world. What is this all about? Let's meet the artist. And of course, the artists, I should say. And Ray Monde, welcome to The Talk. Tell us about these hands.
So these hands are supposed to caress the world, because I think the world has to be caressed, because there's a lot of violence, there are a lot of bad things that happen all around the world. And my idea is spiritual. It's a light message, just to do something positive and to come back to the real, le lien.
To the link. But
The real connection.
The real connection, heart connection with people, with all continents, to get everything together. It's a little bit an utopic idea, but I think we as artists have to do ideas like that, and a lot of ideas will bring maybe something good together, and it will be possible to go in a way like that.
You've been doing this for how many years, and many countries in the world?
I have been working since a long time. I was living for 30 years in Paris, so I did a lot of artwork, but this project is coming out since 4 years, and we really started 1 year before on the North Pole, and Jan was doing the introduction in North Pole. So over a year we are crossing a little bit around in a lot of countries, and I hope we will do it for another 3-4 years, because the project will finish on 17 in the Venice Biennale.
Which 17th of?
2017, so it is in the Biennale art, the Biennale of Venice, where the project is supposed to finish. So actually it started, we managed it together, and it started last July, the 5th of July, and it is actually the first artistic project which ever was started on the North Pole, so really a 90-degree north.
Yes.
So now it's such a pleasure to be here in the heat afterwards of being in the cold of the north, and to be able to stop in Muscat, in this wonderful city, to launch it for the Middle East and this part of the world. And over the next years, the hands are supposed to be in the 193 countries recognized by the United Nations. And there are pictures taken in each of the locations, which will then be reproduced at the Biennale Air Fair. And there it will be sort of launched with different pictures on the walls, with a recording of every stop which has been made since. So we are now currently around the 14th stop. So it's such a pleasure
14th
to be.
stop.
Yes.
And it'll go on until 2017. Jan Adamec.
Yes.
He's a cardiologist.
Yes.
Now, you're a cardiologist. What are you doing in North Pole, making hands?
So
Now in Oman.
now in Oman, I think that the hand is an important symbol, and it is a symbol not only of greeting people, it's a symbol of friendship, because if you have the palm open, you know, and we all know, that you don't have weapons and no weapons at all, but it as well shows in the medical world, the hand is very important for the cure, so it is a link.
The healing.
And if you want to caress the patient, in a way we feel both, and that's the artistic bond between us, that probably the sickest patient on the planet is the planet itself. And by caressing the planet, you give as well a healing power. And it is a project to unite the people and the world for a common healing project, and make the world a better place and a better peace and a better earth. Wow. So I think as a doctor, and especially a heart doctor, because I'm a heart specialist at the University Hospital in Geneva, it is very important to give positive messages from the heart, and between the heart and the hand, you already have 66% of the cure.
Very good. Very important message you're conveying to us. And all these healing hands, they look like doves, wings of the doves too, spreading the message of peace. By 2017, maybe 173 to 193 countries.
93 countries.
93 countries.
Yeah.
What brought you to Oman?
So Oman is an important place, and for us, His Excellency Mohammed Al-Zubair is a very important man, and because we have the privilege to know him personally, we thought it was very important to start the project for this part of the world under his guidance and his auspices, and to be part of this beautiful museum, to be in Beit Zubair in the heart of Muscat. It seems like the obvious decision to come to.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure talking to you and really enjoying this art. Finally, how many hands do you think there would be?
In,
the
this,
end,
in
yeah.
this one, we have something like 1,200.
Okay.
And you mean the whole hands in the whole
By
world?
2017?
Millions of it.
Millions. And also when you come to different countries, artists from the country join you in the process, right?
Yes.
Yes,
So
that is
yes,
important, yeah, for me to work with other artists, because normally the artist likes to work alone. But I think this is a common project. Okay, the idea comes from myself years before, and to give a lot of people the possibility to work on it, just to forget the name of any person. It's not an ego project, it's a common project.
and we were privileged to have 4 artists, thanks to Mr. Paul Doubleday, who helped us organizing this event as the director of the museum. We have very useful hands yesterday helping us, and it is always a pleasure to see the common bandage of hands, putting up the hands and getting into the sky.
Right. Thank you
You
so
will
much.
meet all them at the inauguration on Wednesday.
So let's find out more what the community can do and how to meet the artists themselves while they are in Oman. Paul Doubleday, you are the director of Beit Zubair Museum. They are going to be interacting with students, right?
Yes, we have a program in Matra at the weekend where we'll be working with school children who are living in Jibril and working with Abdul Rahim Al-Houthi to lead a workshop with the young children to explore how they can look at hands and caressing the world and healing. On Sunday as well, we have a school group coming down from the International School in Soha, 15 to 18-year-olds, where Ray will be talking about the project with them and engaging them again in the concepts of making installation art and looking at how art can be used as a much more creative tool to express themselves and express their feelings.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So this artwork will stay here in Oman forever, but the artists will be here till the 23rd of November. And so take this opportunity, come and meet them. And of course, it makes a difference when you see the work with the artists themselves here. So thank you for joining us. These are the hands to caress the world and heal the world. Thank you for joining. I'm Lakshmi Karthanath.